Okay, Judy, we're working on the harmonics for Down to the River to Pray. I'm going to take it phrase by phrase, and we're going to do it so it's all very manageable and you kind of get the hang of the patterns of it. So, and the beginning of it, the actual first part of it, as I went down to the river to pray, that was not that hard. You just kind of have to memorize it because it's almost all on that 12th fret G string. But let's just get that down first. Starting here, as I went, I do that a couple times. As I went. All right, and when you get the hang of that, go ahead and add that 12th fret 3rd string G down to the river to pray. Okay, and then put that together. As I went, sorry, I'm an idiot. As I went down to the river to pray. Do that one again, starting on the 4th string. As I went down to the river to pray. All right. Once you get the hang of that, you can pause the video and do it a million times. But once you're ready, we're going to move on to the next part of it. All right, the next part, studying about that good old way. What's happening here is we're going to move back and forth from 7th fret, 12th fret, 7th fret, 12th fret, 7th fret, 12th fret, and we're only talking about studying about that, okay? That's all we're going to talk about first. Okay, studying about that goes 7, 12, 7, 12, 7, 12, all right? Now let's focus first on studying up. Studying up. We're going to be on this 4th string, 7th fret. We're going to move from here to the 12th fret of the B string. Let's do just that pair over and over again. It's on my fingers here. Same thing over and over again. That's study. All right. Ing studying So on the ing you go back to that first, the 7th fret you just did, but then go to the 3rd string. So that's studying studying You're just moving that 12th fret down a string. Studying Let's do that one a bunch of times. All right. About that is the same 2 notes you just played. Okay? So you end up with studying about that. Do that a bunch of times. Studying about that. And when you feel like that pattern makes sense, you can actually play it in time. I'm not playing it in time. That's right. That's the right time. 1 and 2 and 1, 2. All right. Good old way. By the way, if you need to do that a bunch of times, do it. Push pause and do that a bunch of times. Good old way. Good old way. This is just something you kind of have to do. Good old way. Okay? Starting on the B, jump down to that 7th fret we've been playing a bunch, and then back to the G, 12th string twice. Good old way. Good old way. I might be playing a little fast. Good old way. One more time. Good old way. When that feels good, let's put that together. Studying about that good old way. Remember on the first part, we're just going back and forth. 7, 12, 7, 12, 7, 12. Starting here. Studying. Then come to the 3rd string and do the same 2 notes again. And then good old way. Okay, just remember when we're doing that, it's more of that. That should be easier once you've done the other little sections of the phrase enough times where it feels memorized. Okay, so when that feels good and you got like each little section done, then try and do the whole line, but not until you're ready. Don't try it until it feels like each little section is memorized. If each section doesn't feel right, go back to that part in the video and do that again. Okay, but that should be one long phrase. It should be good to go. Like I said, the beginning part there, as I went down to the river to pray, is more of a memorized thing because it's mostly G's on the 12th fret of the 3rd string. The second half, so the last little part, good old way, also doesn't feel as much like a pattern. You kind of have to memorize that too. The other part there in that middle is just back and forth, 7-12, 7-12, 7-12. All right? Then, when that feels good, let's go ahead and go to the second line here. Second line is the same idea, 7-12, 7-12, 7-12, 7-12. And that gets us all the way to crown. And who shall wear the starry crown? All right, back and forth, 7-12. So we're going to start up here on the 5th string, 7th fret, and go to the next string, 12th fret. Okay? And who? So it's 7, 12, and it's 5th string, 4th string, and who. Now in shall wear, we're going to move that first note down a string, but keep the other one where it was. So, and who shall wear. See, the second note in that pair is the same. And who shall wear. Okay? Once that feels good, and who shall wear. On the next pair, both of those notes move up a string. Okay, starting here, and who shall wear. Now you're going to go to the 5th string and 3rd string. We just move that up a string. And who shall wear the star. Okay, re-crown is the same 2 notes you just did. And who, down to the 6th string, back to the note you did. Then you move it all up a string. And you play those 2 notes again. Okay? One more time. And who shall wear the starry crown? Play that a bunch and get the hang of it. One more time to review that though. Starting on the 5th string on the 7th fret, 4th string on the 12th fret. Then the first note of the pair goes down a string, but the second note of the pair stays where it was. And then the whole thing moves up a string. And then you play those 2 notes again. I want that part especially to be one that you just get memorized. It's just, you get it down before we move on to the next part, okay? So play that a bunch. Play it a ton of times, push pause on the video, and then we'll do the Good Lord, Show Me the Way. All right, so Good Lord, Show Me the Way. I'm going to work on little sections of this too. Good Lord. I just want you to memorize this. Good Lord. It's that same 7th fret we seem to play a bunch. Good Lord. 12th fret on the B, and then back to the 4th string, 7th fret. Just do that over and over again. Good Lord. Good Lord. Do that a bunch, and then add that to the rest of the second phrase we've already done. Okay? And who shall wear the starry crown, good Lord? All right, do that a bunch, and when it feels good, we're going to do Show Me the Way. Show me the way. G, G, then go to the 5th. Sorry, I'm talking about it 2 different ways. 3rd string G, show me, okay? Show me on the 7th fret of the 5th string, then go to the 12th fret of the 4th string, D. Show me the way, G, G, E, D. Show me the way. All right, and that should get you through that second phrase. Let's do that whole second phrase together once you get the hang of it, okay? Here it is, just so you have it for reference, but don't do it till you're ready. All right. And who shall wear the starry crown, good Lord? the way. One more time. And who shall wear the starry crown? The Lord, show me the way. Whew. All right, and that's it. That's all I want you to do. I just want you to knock it out in little teeny sections, and then put it together in phrases, and then have those 2 lines ready to go. All right, that's how I want you to do it. I don't even want you to think about doing them all the way through until you're feeling good about each individual phrase. Okay, but when you do, it's totally cool. Go ahead and do the whole 2 lines together. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Bye.